What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Guy Robbie, here today to talk to you about shoulders. Now, before we get into it, I do gotta say, I am on my knees because I got a low drop ceiling in my basement. So, it's an issue for me for the overheads. Another issue I suffer with is, like I said, torn rotator cuff. So when I do my shoulders, I tend not to go too heavy because, I'm not trying to re-tear, but I also gotta work my shoulders. So, I'm going to show you a couple exercises you can do at home. This is going to be a shorter video because I said I got bad shoulders. I don't go crazy with it. But a couple effective shoulder workouts are as follows. The military press, the Arnold press, the shoulder shrugs, and there's a few others I'll end up getting into it with you. But there's a lot of shoulder exercises that I personally cannot do because I got bad shoulders. It's a problem I'll suffer with. But just because I got that problem doesn't mean I can't work my shoulders. I still can. You don't want to neglect any muscle group. But when you're like me and you have an injury, you got to take it in moderation and be safe and smart about it. So for my shoulders, I tend to go lighter. I tend to stick with just reps of 10. And I kind of break up my sets a little bit more so than I would if I'm working my chest or my biceps. So let's get into it. We'll start with the 10 rep of Arnold press. Take 2 dumbbells, hold them in front of you. As you push, you just turn your arms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now, we'll do shrugs. Shrugs are simple. Just hold your dumbbells and literally just shrug your shoulders. We've done a set of 10. Go back down. Now, almost like we're going to do an Arnold press, but we're not. We're going to do a traditional military press, but using dumbbells. So I'll hold them, palms facing out, away from me. Just up. Alright, we've done 10 of that. Now I'm going to take an even lighter dumbbell. I'm just going to do front arm raises. I'm going to do 5 with each arm, and I'll go back. I'll do what's called shoulder boulders. Arms extended, bring them in, head, shoulders. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, now I'm going to do what's called the plank to push-up position. Simply get down like you're doing a plank. And you literally just pick yourself up. You go back down. Set of 10 for this. Once you've done 10 of those, to take tension off the shoulder, we're going to do what's called pendulum. It's where you're going to bend down, hold the weight out in front of you, and you sway it. force of gravity and the pull causes our muscle to give up. Just wants to let go. It relaxes the shoulder and will help to avoid swelling during our shoulder workouts. Now, if any of you watching has ever done physical therapy, you'll know what this exercise is because you do it all the time in physical therapy. It's not working our shoulder, it's relaxing our shoulder. And we'll want to do this in between each set, or cycle, because, well, we want that shoulder to relax. We don't want swelling to occur during our workout, because once it swells, you get the stiffness, you get the pain. The more you work, the harder it becomes on the shoulder, and the easier it is to re-injure. So then we'll just repeat. But now we're going to switch it up. We'll start with our traditional dumbbell military press. Alright, now we'll go into our raises. Now, because this puts a lot more wear on the capsule, I only do 5 with each arm, and then I repeat. Now, take our lights, we'll do our Arnold press. Now we're going to stand up, we'll do our shrugs. Shoulder boulders. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then we do our plank to push up, and we do another one of our pendulums. 8, There's those 10. Now, let's again pendulum it out. I tend to pendulum for about 10 to 15 seconds. Now, you're going to want to repeat. Do one more set of 10, and then you're going to drop down. Do one last circuit of 8. Pendulum the whole way through. As for the plank to push-up position, stop. Only do it for your first 2 sets. It's a lot of wear on the shoulder. So we don't want to burn out that capsule, burn out that joint. We don't want that. So I'm going to go ahead do one more set of 10 with you guys, and we'll work our shoulders. You guys can do that 4th set of 8. I personally don't do it yet, because I'm not at that point yet with the rehab for my shoulder. This time, for a military press, we're going to keep our hands like this, though. Now, we'll give ourselves a quick second, because we're not trying to kill this shoulder. We just want to work it. Give ourselves that quick little break in between each of the thirds. Going to our Arnolds. And we'll get ready for our front raises. Give ourselves that little bit of rest time. We're resting. All right, we're ready. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, a shoulder boulder. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Grabbing your dumbbells, do your shrugs. Feeling it. Now, let's pendulum. Pendulum for at least 10 seconds. Now, some other good shoulder workouts that actually help to incorporate legs are your clean and press. And you can incorporate legs or shoulders on your leg days. That's what I tend to do for my split routine training. I'll get into that in my other video. Sorry guys, had a burp. So right now I'm trying to focus primarily on how to work each muscle group individually. And on my next set of videos will be my split routine training, where we'll pair, big muscle group with small muscle group. Where your small muscle group being your secondary, you don't do as many sets, you don't do as many reps, and you don't go as hard. But with split routine training, you can work each muscle group twice a week, where your first time hitting it, it's more your heavy compound movements, your second time is more your isolation movements. So it's kind of give and take, you win. It's a win-win, really. Hey, if you're not doing split routine training, you're doing individual, hey, that's fine too. Either way, you're going to work your muscles. And like I always say, you put in 100%, you're going to get out 100%. Regardless of the weight or the reps. As long as you're using proper form, you're sticking to it, and you're really just dedicating yourself. I know a lot of us, we have a hard time staying dedicated to our workouts. I know for the longest time that was my problem. But I've also been a self-motivator most of my life. And for me, it's easy to self-motivate. That's why I'm making these videos. To not only help to teach you all and give you all more knowledge when it comes to working out, like I had to learn the hard way through 2 surgeries, but also just help kind of motivate you guys. Maybe you need a little motivation. Maybe you want a workout partner. I know I'm not really there with you, but in in a sense, I am if you work out during my videos. And I would like to thank you all for taking the time to watch my videos and for the love that I get and the support of my subscribers. Don't forget to follow me, Guys Workout Corner, on Facebook. I have a group. I do 5-minute challenges, Q&A, pro tips, nutrition, and just give general advice. A lot of this, for most of you, might be common sense. Some of you, this might be, well, I didn't know that, I'm trying to adhere to everybody and at the same time help people to avoid injuries and avoid the mistakes that I myself have ended up making. Now, just because you had a surgery like me, doesn't mean you gotta give up. We might not be able to hit that competitive level again, but we can still look good. I'm your boy, Guy Romby. This has been a Workout with Guy, doing shoulders. Thank you guys. Have a safe workout. Remember, always use proper form.